want to kick it off or me?
I'll kick it off.
All you, baby.
Sports?
Yeah.
10. About 15. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gen Z Sports. I'm your host for today, Jeremy Park. Joining me is...
This is your co-host for today, Ryan Croak. We got I gotta check the list today, but we got a smaller list than usual, if I'm not mistaken. But I think we'll have some good topics that we can debate and talk about, and probably end up yelling at each other over.
Maybe.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right. Big news to start us off.
Should we do the healthy snack review first, or you want to save it for later?
Bring it out.
Yeah, because these are gonna
actually
these are gonna melt. These are gonna melt if we wait.
All right. Well, don't keep them in your pocket.
No, I'm just saying, like.
Okay.
All right. Anyways.
How about the first topic and then?
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
All right. For new listeners, I'm sorry we're like this, but yeah, that's how we are.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we wing it.
Yeah.
It's the modern
we are
Gen Z sports
very
podcast.
professional. Very
We wing
professional. All right.
Listen.
Anyways, our first topic on the list: Ben Simmons of the Philadelphia 76ers let the organization know that he wants out. Long time coming, and now it's finalized. Ryan, I want to hear your thoughts.
Thank God that finally someone's going to get Ben Simmons out of Philadelphia. And the problem is for the Sixers is that they're not going to get the value that they would get if he played this regular season for them. However, what's best for the franchise is getting Ben Simmons the hell out of there. And of course, you'd rather wait for a regular season and try to trade him and get some other quality pieces that are going to be better than what you can get for him right now. But the problem is that that's a whole nother year. That's a whole nother chance of Joel Embiid getting a career-ending injury. Because I know I say it all the time, but he does not have as many years left. Even though he's only 27 years old, I think he's got like 4 years left until he suffers an injury or starts to fall off a cliff. Because that's what happens to those types of guys. But regardless, I don't think they can wait any longer. I think that this should have happened at the trade deadline last season, regardless of how well Simmons is playing. So we'll see what happens. I personally don't expect him to get traded until the regular season kicks off, but I don't think that he's going to be on this team for much longer. I think that by December he will be on a different team.
Yeah, I mean, finally, like, get him out of here, please.
Yeah. That Trae Young, that play where he didn't go up for the dunk will go down in infamy. That is one of the stupidest.
That might end up being the play that ended Ben Simmons' career.
That is one of the stupidest plays I've ever seen in my life. Any sport. Even the butt fumble is better than that. Because Mark Sanchez, here, let's face it, that play is an easy 2 points. Mark Sanchez on the Jets. I mean, that team wasn't horrible back then, but dude ran into his own team. It was a pretty bad play, but I mean, I'd say the butt fumble's a probably better play than that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think he's gonna do? Do you think he's gonna hold out? Do you think he's gonna play? Do you think he's gonna demand a trade?
Simmons, if he's smart, he will not hold out, because if he holds out, the problem is his value. Not a lot of teams are gonna trade for him, because the problem is that he's such a hard player to work into a system that not many people are gonna want him. So if he has a set destination where he wants to go to, he should probably play, because that way he'll be able to show that he still has the talent that he does have. Not in the postseason, obviously, because let's face it, I'm better than Ben Simmons in the postseason. On the offensive side of the ball. But I mean, if I'm Ben Simmons, I'm playing at the start of the season no matter what team I'm on, because if I'm on the Sixers, of course I'm playing that season, because if I want to go somewhere, I got to prove that I can be a wanted commodity.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he could play to show teams what he has done to work on his game, which he hasn't.
No. Here's the thing. I don't think that we can say that he has or has not. The problem is what we can, if it doesn't matter if this guy works for 16 hours a day on what he's doing. The problem is we're never going to see that in the game because he doesn't put that into practice whatsoever. So
this might be the year.
It's going to be the year, folks.
I said that 4 times now.
Last year, I don't blame you because he did show some promise because you were there when he hit that first 3. But it always comes back. Yeah. All right, are we ready to move on?
Yep.
Healthy snack review time.
Not even.
Not so healthy snack review, right?
You talk.
We got, so I was just at the beach the other day, and I got some taffy at Shriver's, Ocean City, New Jersey. Check it out if you have not been there. God tier place. We got some peach taffy, my favorite flavor. 1 for each of us. Not very healthy, but who cares? Healthy snack
Horribly
review.
Unhealthy.
Healthy snack review number 3, I presume, because that first one was the Tostitos, and we had the almonds last week, and then last time.
It was an omega-3 mix, okay?
Yeah,
not
whatever.
just almonds.
You know what I mean.
Okay.
Don't whatever.
Disrespect
I'm
the
telling you right now,
cranberries,
I don't even need to eat this thing for me to give it a better rating than the almonds. Or the omega-3 mix, as Jeremy calls it, and it's sticking to the and to the paper because we waited too long. The best way to eat this thing is to put it in the fridge and then eat it right after it comes out of the fridge. So I'm sorry, you're not getting the prime taffy experience.
Oh no.
But the taste will still be there. I can always grab some more from the fridge if you want.
All right.
I got it out.
Get some if you want.
No, I think we're fine. You got it out?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Ready? Cheers. This is divine.
Tastes like almonds
Shut up.
and walnuts on a hot summer's day.
That peach shines through. Really hits the spot.
We gonna cut any of this out for those who are listening with no
No,
video?
we're chilling. I don't like it, they can leave. Actually, don't leave. We need our listeners. We can get.
She'll cut it out.
I'll figure it out. All right. I'll let you go first because you haven't had this before.
Still chewing.
All right, then I'll go first. All right, here's the thing. This bangs. This is the greatest, not the greatest thing ever, but it's taffy, it's peach. Peach candy is like God tier for me. Like peach flavored things, divine. Peach ice cream is my favorite flavor. Peach Melba is the goat. Peach Melba with the raspberry syrup on top. Amazing. But anyways, peach taffy, Shriver's, this is an 11 out of 10 for me. This is my favorite flavor. This is perfect. I can't describe this. I don't even need to describe it. 10 out of 10. Beautiful. Best snack so far.
Alright, my turn, I guess. Without Ryan.
Anything below an 8, I'm going to punch you in the face.
This disappointed a lot. Ryan was hyping it in the car as he was picking me up.
How dare you?
And it's mid, bro.
Mid? You're calling
It's
this
mid.
mid? What are you talking about? You better be joking.
It's just not that good.
Are you serious?
Yes.
This might be the end of healthy snack reviews. Because this is bad. I mean, I'll give you that because I think like our taste buds are very different. Considering you brought me that omega-3 crap.
The omega-3 mix was better.
No. All right. No.
The walnuts were better.
We are not having this be spread around. This is lies, Jeremy. This is lies. How dare you? Do you just not like the flavor? Or you just not like the taffy texture? What the heck's the deal?
Maybe you were overhyping it too much, and I just didn't get what I was expecting. It's not bad. It's good. It's good. But, I mean, an 11 out of 10, bro, this is like...
Choose your words carefully.
This is like a 7 on a good day.
What do you not like about it? That's what I need to know.
You overhyped it. It's just not
That's the
that
only
good.
reason you don't like it?
No, it's just not that good. It's not an 11. It is not an 11.
Okay.
That's like saying... I don't even know. That's like saying Birds in the Trap Singing McKnight is a 10. You know? Like, it's good, but is it really a 10? Come on.
Okay. You have your opinion.
I do.
The incorrect opinion. Jeremy's taste buds are crap, everybody. Just kidding.
You disrespect walnuts. So.
I think I called them Wallmans last time by accident, then
Yeah.
I corrected myself, but yeah. Anyways, healthy snack review. I gave it a 10.
Unhealthy snack review.
Snack review.
You gave it an 11.
I'm giving it a 10.
Undeservingly so.
I'm giving it a 10. 10 from me. 7 from you.
8.
So you just said 7 on a good day. Now you're giving it an 8.
Well, it grew on me
It grew on you.
after I ate it.
First bite, Jeremy. First eat. Jeremy gives it an 8 out of 10. We'll see if it grows on him.
It clicked.
Dude, I always hit this table every
Yeah,
single
why?
time. That's
Why?
a great question. All right.
The vibrations
Next sports
hurt the audio.
topic. Next sports topic. We are 11 minutes in, and we have talked about one sports topic.
We fill our time very well.
We do. We have a voice message, ladies and gentlemen.
From someone that is not Chris Croak.
We have someone who sent us a voice message with a brain, with brain cells. Everybody, this is a momentous occasion. This is a momentous occasion.
It is.
Botan, as you may know him, is the biggest loser ever. Not loser. I shouldn't say that, but
That's your father, man.
I'm sorry. But anyways, when it comes to sending voice messages, he still hasn't figured it out after 3 times. Every single time.
There is a 1-minute time limit.
And he still has not figured that out. Every single one of his is cut out. The best was when it said, the key to the Celtics season is... And then it ended right there. But regardless, we have a voice message from somebody. I think... How should we do this? Do you want me to just play it on the audio
Yeah,
right here?
yeah.
All right. I think for people listening to it at home or on a podcast site, I'm probably going to cut this and split it and then put it so you can hear the audio more clearly. But on the YouTube feed, we can't really do that. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to get it like this. And if you're listening to it on...
More authentic experience. And a video. So, why not?
If you're listening to it on a podcast site, thank you for helping us make money. But you're going to hear it more clear.
2 cents?
Um,
Are you taking my cut?
No, I'm not taking your cut.
I haven't made anything.
Oh,
How
yeah.
much have you made?
Dude, there's like 13.
Wow.
There's like $13 in that account, bro. I'll show you how much.
Wow.
I'll show you how much after this is done. But
wow.
I haven't.
Ryan Croak has been stealing cuts from me.
We haven't stolen. I haven't stolen anything. I haven't even. I haven't even cashed it out.
How dare you?
All right. Oh my God.
Wow.
All right. This is. We had all time. All
right.
Haven't cashed it out.
$40.
Haven't cashed it out.
Okay.
So your cut is still there. Anyways, voice message time. Here we go.
Hello, Ryan and Jeremy. It's Shoutout. I'll go quick so I don't follow in the footsteps of Botan and forget the time limit.
My man.
I just want you guys to inform you that I completely agree with them. Kyle Kuzma's gonna ball out whether you guys like it or not. Also, you watch what Bradley averages more assists than LeBron. As for you, Jeremy, Ben Simmons is getting traded. No matter what they get for him, the team's gonna be better. I could probably play better than Ben Simmons in the playoffs. Ryan, I've never even seen you shoot, and I still think you could shoot better than Ben.
Yeah.
Also, Ryan, I don't even know what Brad Stevens is doing or what you're talking about. Time Lord needs to get traded for Brad Wanamaker, and I don't know why that hasn't happened yet. Anyways, that'll do for my first voice message of many in the future.
Thank you, Spider fan. But God, it was ups and downs.
It was literally a roller coaster. It was a good take here,
Great
not
take,
horrible
and then a
take here.
horrible take. It
No
started off.
offense. No offense, but we just disagree with you
shout
on
out
a
to you.
high
Thank you for sending a voice message.
All right,
It was great. But Time Lord needs traded
for Brad Wanamaker.
What has Botan got you on, bro? Please, what has he got you on?
Brad Wanamaker. We're good.
Brad stinks. Brad stinks. Time Lord is the GOAT. If Time Lord gets traded, I am no longer a fan of the Celtics. Because it's probably better for mental health if I'm not a fan of the Celtics, to be honest with you. Because, my God, Brad Stevens, this dude trades away every single center we have for crappy guards that are never going to get playing time.
Yep.
And what else did he say? He said Ben Simmons is going to get traded. Yeah. Then he also said that I could shoot better than Ben Simmons. He already knows that my shot is better than Ben Simmons. Thank you, someone with reason. And what else did he say? Kuzma's going to ball out, like he said. I mean, Kuzma's going to put up good numbers. Is he going to be a top 20, 30, 40, 50 player in the NBA? I doubt it.
I don't see it.
And Bradley Beal's going to average more assists than LeBron. Yikes.
Now that Russ is gone.
Yeah. I mean, look at his roster, though. Do you think half those guys can score?
Kuzma's going to ball out.
Bradley Beal's going to set up a bunch of shots, but nobody's going to score them.
Sure. Kyle Kuzma. Davis Bertans. I think Rui Hachimura is still there. Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Wizards roster for you. You got Thomas Bryant, who's all right.
But he got injured.
He did.
So,
thank you for the voice message. Great job. The Time Lord thing really, really rubs me the wrong way. But, thank you for following the 1 minute time limit. It's a show benchmark. We finally hit it.
all right.
We finally got it.
One of his takes, Ben Simmons. He's getting traded no matter what. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, for sure.
And the team's going to be better off no matter what they get.
Is that true?
I don't think so.
Yes, it is. Because at the end of the day, actually, no. No matter what they get, no. Because if you trade them for, a bum, of course not. But I think that...
Realistically, what they can get.
Are they going to be better off with trading Ben Simmons for, say, hypothetically, a player of Kyle Lowry's talent level? Someone
Buddy
around...
Hield.
Like Buddy Hield. Are they going to be better off as a team? Regular season, I think no.
Yeah.
Playoffs, probably.
He's someone that's going to take a shot.
Yeah. Playoffs, I'd also say probably no, because his defense is going to be really missed.
Yeah.
But the problem is that, it's just a toxic environment there with him there, because he's such a bum.
Avoiding Embiid's
He's such a bum. He's such a bum.
Putting videos of himself online, showing him working on his shot.
They got to get Tobias Harris in the lab and have him work on his skills. They got to have, if they can trade if Tobias Harris can develop even more,
make use of that contract.
If Tobias Harris can play like he can play like he deserves the money he's getting,
or 80% of that money,
then trading Ben Simmons for somebody that's pretty low quality in terms of player isn't that bad. But we'll see what they can do. But anyways, thank you for the voice message. We hope to see even more from you in the future. And you already did better than Botan, which isn't really hard to do, but great job nonetheless. We're still waiting on that first Botan message that isn't over the minute time limit, though. That would be history in the making. All right, next topic. This is a big one for me, Jeremy. I want to talk about this for a good amount of time. The Patriots released Cam Newton. Good move or not? Your take.
No. Why? It was a quarterback competition, and they cut him.
Yeah? You done?
Yes.
Okay. So, here's the thing. I like this move. Not that I like getting rid of Cam. I would have liked to keep Cam as the backup for Mac.
I guess
ideal situation.
For Mac, this was a good move for like his confidence.
Yeah. But this is the problem. You run the risk, because I saw a report from Ninkovich who said on the podcast or something like that Mac was teaching Cam the playbook. That's not acceptable for Cam.
It's hard to believe.
But here's the thing. Cam's vaccination status, although Bill Belichick said it played no part, that's total BS. That's total BS. I do not buy that for a second. And of course it's going to play a role, because you think about it, he got COVID last year, and the whole team shut down and played like garbage. They started off so well. Even though they started off like 1-3, they competed really well against teams like the Seahawks and the Chiefs, and came down to like one play or one drive or something like that against those teams. But the minute Cam got COVID, it all fell apart. So if he gets COVID again and we get another situation like that, that's going to be very bad for our team.
Well, at this point in the pandemic, I mean, what are the odds?
Yeah. Pretty high, actually, especially for someone that's not vaccinated.
All right.
Have you been paying attention to the news?
No, not really.
Yeah, it's pretty high. It's pretty scary stuff still. But
I was not aware of that.
here's the thing. I thought Mac should have been the starter since he was drafted. Not because
yeah, 15th overall pick.
Actually, yeah, not since he was drafted, because I needed to see him play well first. Because putting him in if he played like garbage was a bad idea. But seeing Mac in preseason, and you were right in that debate that you want to have Cam start first because you want to have Mac more time to develop. But the thing is seeing Mac in that preseason, the way he played that well in camp and all that stuff.
And was doing better than Cam.
Doing better than Cam. He was the highest graded quarterback in all of preseason. He looked lights out.
Rookie or just quarterback in general?
I think it was rookie quarterback, but it was like a 92 grade from PFF. But the point is that Mac Jones definitely earned the spot in my eyes. He played better than Cam. I was really impressed with what he was able to do. And would I have liked to keep Cam as a backup QB? Sure. Is that realistic? Probably not, because the problems you run with that is COVID. That's a big one. And I don't think Cam will be the guy to do this, but to like get fed up or like cry and like not and be like upset that he's not the starter. But I don't think he'd be the type to do that. But just in case. But I think that Mac is honestly the safer decision than Cam, and that's shocking when you think about a 10-year veteran versus a rookie quarterback. Former MVP versus a rookie quarterback, and you're saying that Mac Jones is a safer decision than Cam to start. I think he is, because he's putting in more effort, he's playing better, and there's not a lot of off-the-field drama with him. There's not a lot of COVID concerns. There's none of that. So I think that Mac Jones is the guy for our franchise at the end of the day. Cam's not going to be able to play until he's 45. This team needs to win. This team's going to win a Super Bowl within the next 5 years, and Cam Newton's not going to be the quarterback to do it. Mac Jones has to eventually be the guy to do it. And if he's playing this well, what better way to get him to develop even more? Would I like to keep Cam? Yes. Does it suck that he's not our backup QB? Yeah. Do I wish him the best? Of course. Is Mac the better quarterback to start? I think absolutely yes. So I think they made a good decision here. It's mainly the COVID vaccine status that's up for me. And I don't care what Bill Belichick says. That's totally into the decision making. All right. One more thing for the Patriots. Stephon Gilmore is out until week 7. Of course it's going to be bad for us because he's one of the best corners in the league.
I mean, your team's not going to be very good, so.
I think they are. I'm a big Patriots fan this season. I think they're going to be very good. I think they're going to surprise a lot of people.
N'Keal Harry breakout season?
Not him. Not him. Don't say his name.
Why not?
Because he sucks. I can't stand N'Keal Harry.
Why not?
I thought he requested a trade, and he's still on the team.
Yeah.
That was like the best day ever, and now he's still on the team. Gonna make me cry. Let me check the schedule for them, see how much that's gonna impact our record. Week 1 against the Dolphins, it definitely helped to have Gilmore there. It definitely helped to have Gilmore in any of these games. But I think that the games that it's win or lose if he's
your
there,
defense is fine. You know?
Yeah, we'll be fine. I think we'll survive. We can definitely. I think this team has the potential to win 13 games. Looking at that schedule, I think they have the potential to win 13 games if all goes well, barring any injuries, barring any COVID stuff. You want me to run down it right now?
Run down the roster. That's
No,
what I want you.
I'm not running down the roster.
Why not?
Because I don't need to. I already know all the players in that roster.
Then name them.
Not off the top of my head. I know who they have. I know their receivers suck. I know they have Mac Jones at QB. I know their O-line is great. I know their D-line is great. I know their defense is stacked. Not top 5 in the league just yet because they haven't proven it. But last year, that defense was rocked by people who opted out of that season, if you don't remember that. And they still played very well. That defense is elite. They're going to prove themselves as a top 5, top 3 defense this year. And mark my words, they're going to do that. The only problem with our roster is at maybe running back and wide receiver. That's the only problem with our roster, on our roster. So with that in mind, Week 1 against the Dolphins at home, that's a win. On the road against the Jets, that's a win. At home against New Orleans, I think that could be a win. That's going to be a good game, but I think that'll be a win. At home against the Bucs, that's a loss. They're probably going to get killed. Against the Texans on the road, that's a win. Home against Dallas, that's a win. Home against New York Jets, that's a win. At the LA Chargers, that's a loss. At Carolina, that's a loss. Actually, no, that's a win. Home against Cleveland, that is a loss or win. I give that one a loss, but I could see them winning that game if all goes well. I think that's a loss, though. Pats at Falcons, that is a win. Home against the Titans, that's a loss. At Bills, loss. At Colts, win. Home against Bills, win or loss. I'd say loss, but it could be a win. If all goes well. Home against the Jags, that's a win. I don't even care. We could put our practice squad out and we'd still beat the Jags. At Miami, that's a loss. So I think if you count that, I think I have them losing 6 games there. But this team has the potential to win 13 games if they win that Cleveland game and Buffalo game. This team has the potential to win.
Yeah, they're beating the Bills.
At home, that team is good.
At home?
Do not sleep on the Patriots team. I don't care what you say. When that team comes out and they get a wild card spot and they go to the divisional and upset some people, I'm just telling you, man.
I thought you would have learned from being a Celtics fan to not have hope.
The Celtics suck. Those guys suck.
The Patriots aren't any better.
Are you like...
How do you expect that offense to move?
How do I expect that offense to move?
Yeah.
They got 2 of the best tight ends in the league, Hunter Henry and Johnny Smith. You got... Their receivers kind of suck, but they're not the worst thing in the world. They're not the Eagles receivers from last year. They got a lot better this offseason. I'll give them credit for that. And the running backs this year, they look really good in preseason.
Who?
J.J. Taylor looked lights out. Lahandre Stevenson, he looks great. I'm pretty sure I pronounced his first name wrong, though. But they finally got rid of Michelle. James White's still a good option in the passing game in the backfield. I love this team. I like this team's roster a lot. And it comes down to Mac Jones because I think that what he can do, these guys on our team, they can catch the ball. N'Keal Harry, that's a toss-up, but the guys in our team, they can catch the ball. Most of them can. Aguilar, on a given day, he can catch the ball like 5 times out of 10. But Mac Jones is a pretty accurate QB. And if these guys can be throwing the ball, can be throwing really good passes, they can get some yards for you. Especially Johnny and Hunter Henry. Having those 2 guys is going to be a good attack. So I like this team a lot. And I get it. I know I'm high on this team, of course, because I'm biased and, I'm a Patriots fan and yada, yada, yada. But I genuinely think this team isn't going to win 11 games this year. They could drop all the way down to 7 if something happens. But I think that this team is going to win 11 games and they have the potential to win 13.
I'll give you 7 wins.
That schedule is pretty easy.
7 wins.
7 wins?
Yeah.
Who do you think they're losing to?
All right,
Who do you think they're losing? I'll read it out.
Right.
I'll read it out again for you.
Okay.
At home against Miami.
Loss.
No. Against the Jets. It's going to be a close game, but I think they're going to win that. At
Battle of the rookie quarterbacks. Loss.
You really think the Jets are going to beat us?
Yeah.
I don't even need to talk. I don't even need to go through the rest. You think the Jets are going to beat the Patriots?
Yeah.
No. Why? How is that going to happen?
Because they're a better football team.
I'm pretty high on the Jets, believe it or not.
Okay.
I like this Jets team. They are not beating the Patriots. They are not getting more than 4 wins.
Okay.
What do they have? Their defense sucks. That is literally the worst defense in football.
No, it's not.
Up there.
Okay.
Carl Lawson gone, that hurts a lot.
All right, well, they just got... Let me check. Hold on.
I like Zach Wilson a lot. I like
Corey
Elijah
Davis.
Moore. I like Corey
Elijah
Davis. That offense is going to be great. Problem is number one, that O-line is still garbage, even though they got Elijah Vera Tucker in the draft. And that defense is a pit of despair. They're going to make the Patriots receivers look like they're the best in the league. I like the Jets a lot. They do not have a chance.
Robert Saleh, new head coach, right?
I like this team. They're not beating the Patriots. It'll be a close game, but it will not be the Patriots winning. The Patriots will win that game.
Quinnen Williams.
At home against New Orleans, I'd imagine you have them losing that game. I think that's crazy, but if Michael Thomas is not there, they are losing that game. They are winning that game. The Patriots are winning that game. At home against Bucks, we didn't even talk about that one. On the road against the Texans.
Tyrod Taylor, man. I believe
Shut
in
up.
him.
All right, shut
Loss.
up. No,
Loss.
yeah.
Win.
Yeah, that's what I mean. At home against Dallas.
Loss.
No. At home, it could be a loss. It'll be a close game. I think that you'd be more inclined to pick the Cowboys in that one, but it's Dallas. They'll find a way to screw it up. At home against New York, that's a win. I'm not even going to let you speak on that one. At the Chargers, that's a loss. At Carolina,
Loss.
that's a win. You idiot. What the hell are you on? That defense is solid, but they're not beating the Patriots.
Sam Darnold, Robbie Anderson, Terrace Marshall, DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey.
We're going to have Gilmore back that week, I think. We're going to win that game. I don't care how close it is, we're winning that game. At home against the Browns, you're going to have them losing that game. At Falcons, that's a win. Home against Titans, loss. At Bills, loss. At Colts.
Come on.
Wentz is out till week 12.
Ooh. Big difference.
You think the Colts are winning that game?
Loss.
You think the Colts are winning that game? All right, Jeremy, you have no right to talk about the Patriots because you do not know a lick about the Patriots whatsoever. Oh my God, that is bad. Jesus. I think you have this team going like 3-3.
They're not
3-4.
good!
Yeah, they are.
How long will it take you to realize that they are not a good team?
They are a good team. They're a slept-on team. I know a lot more about that roster than you do.
Okay.
I like the Patriots a lot. Will they win 13 games? I don't have them winning 13 games. 11 games, I think that's pretty high on the Patriots. I think that's really high on the Patriots. This team, realistically, they can lose a lot of games. They can go 7-10. I think I can see that in the cards if something goes wrong. But if this team plays the way that they are looking right now, if all goes according to plan, this team has the potential to win 13 games. Will they? No, I don't think they will. Can they? If they get a little luck, yes.
The Jets, if they get really lucky, they can win 13 games.
Not the Jets. The Jets can.
They're just as good, if not better, than the Patriots now.
Finish the show by yourself. I'm done. That is so
All right.
disrespectful.
The Patriots are hot garbage.
Oh my God.
Mac Jones, an unproven rookie, a rookie who I do like, but you know, I need to see it in game. You know, I need to see it in a real NFL game against a real defense, like starters and all for 4 quarters. Who's he throwing to? Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith. Okay, they're good receivers, but they haven't really. They're not elite or anything. Like they're above average. They're above average. They're wide receivers. N'Keal Harry. Nelson Aguilar. Need I say much about Nelson Aguilar? Who else?
I got one more piece of taffy so I can cope with the BS you're spewing.
Ooh, can I get one?
No.
Why not?
I'll go up and get you one.
Thank you.
Here, you can have it.
Thanks.
Wait for it to cool off a bit. You don't want to bite into it when it's so hard.
Alright.
That's what she said.
Anyways, he is throwing to N'Keal Harry, Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne. I mean, let me look up their roster. The running backs don't matter. Wide receivers. Yeah. N'Keal Harry, Nelson Aguilar, Jacoby Myers, Kendrick Bourne, Gunnar Olszewski, Matthew Slater. Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith. Hunter Henry, the former Charger. I'm thankful for his time with us. But he's an above-average tight end. And for the depth that the tight end position has in this league,
All right, so I assume that for the last minute and a half, 2 minutes, he's just giving you all crap about how the Patriots are bad. I'm telling you, dude, you may be really low on the Patriots, I may be really high on them, but knowing what I know about the players in our team, I think this team is going to win double-digit games. And that's that. I don't even need to talk with you about that anymore.
Okay.
How many? Let's look at the Eagles' schedule and let's look at the Chargers' schedule.
Yeah,
because
Chargers.
you're a Chargers fan now.
What makes you think I'm not a Chargers fan?
I don't care what you say. Deep down in your heart, you're still an Eagles fan. At Washington football team.
Win. Oh, come on.
Close game, but I think they win.
Close game.
I think
yeah,
they win. I think they win. Home against Dallas.
Win.
At Kansas City.
Loss.
Home against Las Vegas.
Win.
Yeah. Home against Cleveland.
Loss.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. At Baltimore.
Loss.
Yes. Home against the Patriots.
Win.
Yes. At Eagles.
Win.
Home against Minnesota.
Win.
Debatable, but I'll give you that one. Home against Pittsburgh.
Win.
Another debatable one, but I'll let it
Very
slide.
debatable.
I'll let it slide. At Denver.
Win.
That's a loss. I don't care what you say. At Denver's a
At
loss.
at Denver.
At Denver, that's a loss.
I'm high on the Broncos too.
Yeah, I am very high on the Broncos. At Cincinnati, that's a win. Home against New York Giants, win. Home against Kansas City, loss. At Houston, win. Home against Denver, win. At Las Vegas, win. So, I think
That's like 10, right?
you agree with me on all those, right?
Yeah.
So let's review the games we had them losing. We have them both beating Washington, beating Dallas, losing to Kansas City. That's a loss. Browns was a loss. Baltimore was a loss. Patriots win.
I'll count the L's.
Chiefs again. We have them winning, I think, 12 games.
I think they have a floor of 8 games and a ceiling of like 13.
I think they have a ceiling of 12. 13.
Okay. Sure.
13, 12. I think the Patriots have a floor of 6 or 7, but a ceiling of 13.
Okay. All goes well.
I
And,
think
you know,
they fall.
N'Keal
and
Harry
I
has a
think
breakout year.
I think they fall. I think where they do fall is in the 9 to 11 win range. All right, are we ready to move on?
I am.
Okay. Jalen Hurts officially named the Eagles quarterback 1. They did just get Gardner Minshew in a trade for a 6th-round pick with the Jags. Good move. I like it a lot as a backup. He's solid. Anything you have to say about this or no?
I mean, not an Eagles fan, so. But, I mean, yeah. I'm excited to see what he does. Because I think he's a pretty polarizing player. He didn't do much, but he did have some good performances here and there.
I like Jalen Hurts a lot. Even though he only played 4 games, I like him a lot. I think he's a very talented player. I think that with the right talent around him, he'll be able to really shine and develop. That being said, the Eagles are one of the least talented teams in the entire league. So, there's that. All right. Tyrod Taylor named quarterback 1 for the Texans because of the Deshaun Watson crap. I'm not even going to go into this.
What's been going on with Deshaun Watson?
Shut up. I'm not even going to go into this. Good move by the Texans, signing him. He's not horrible, but hopefully he doesn't get another lung punctured.
What could have been last year with the Chargers, with us?
All right. College football is back. Alabama came back and kicked whose butt?
I think Miami or something?
Yeah, that was Miami, you're right. I did watch a little bit of that Notre Dame game. I think it was FSU. That was a good game.
Very good game.
But,
All right.
yeah, Alabama winning Alabama or the field. Who's winning the chip?
Alabama lost the Heisman winner, another first-round wide receiver, a first-round quarterback, Heisman candidate, and running back, 3 drafted offensive linemen from the best O-line in football, a first-round corner, the MVP of the national championship, and the top assistant coach in college football. And then came back like that. Nick Saban's a legend.
Alabama or the field. Who's winning the chip?
Alabama.
You know,
No other teams looking like.
I think Alabama is the safe pick, but I wouldn't be surprised. Clemson's not getting into the Final Four. I don't care what anybody says. And you know, who'd they play to start out the season?
Clemson.
I thought it was Ohio State, but I could be wrong.
I don't think it was. It might have been.
Actually, no. Who was it? I know it. Clemson. They played Georgia. That's who
Right.
they played. I like Georgia this year. Do I think they can win it all? Probably not. Alabama's probably going to win it all, but I think they can make the Final Four and they can make the splash.
Sure.
All right. That's my college football knowledge.
My eyes twitching.
You good?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's the taffy.
How good it is. I know.
No, the
Ellis Brooks.
incredibly high sugar content.
Ellis Brooks ejected from game after close targeting call. I did not know who the heck Ellis Brooks is, and I didn't see this, so I'll let you go on.
All right. So I
assume this
was
a college game.
Ellis Brooks, Penn State's top defensive player, was ejected from.
I don't think we need to play the video if you have it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
But he was ejected from the game against Ohio State, I think.
Sounds about right. I think they played Ohio State this weekend.
Wisconsin.
Oh yeah. Wisconsin. I'm so bad with college football. I gotta get into that this year.
But yeah, he was ejected from the game after a very close targeting call. The review went on for like 5 minutes, and then Joel Klatt, I think it was him, went on a rant about how dumb the rule was and how bad.
It is a pretty dumb rule, but I mean it's keeping people safe. But
yeah, but the thing he said was he was playing fast. It wasn't a target. It wasn't intentional. That's just the way he hit it.
Mm-hmm.
So, are the rules too soft? Do they favor?
I think the problem is what they're defining it as. Targeting is different from helmet to helmet hit. I assume he hit him helmet to helmet in this play.
Yeah.
Helmet to helmet hit is a penalty that is entirely different from targeting, because targeting means like I'm going at you. And
Like Justin Fields in the against Clemson.
Targeting is different from head-to-head helmet-to-helmet contact. They need to have another rule in place for helmet-to-helmet contact. Do they call targeting way too easily? Yes, sure. I've seen so many clips of bogus targeting calls. You never know what the player's trying to hit, but it's my assumption that nobody, unless you're Vontez Burfict, is going out and trying to hit somebody helmet-to-helmet. So that's it. Mets players give their own fans thumbs down gestures when they get hits. I saw this, and I think it's completely ridiculous. Grow up. I get it. Weren't the fans like booing them or something like that all the time?
Yeah.
Grow up. The fans, were they playing like garbage, or are they playing well this season? I think they're probably doing well this season. Or are they playing like crap? This is a good team, roster-wise. Are they living up to the potential or no? Yes or no? If they're playing like crap, expect this. Andy Dalton got booed off the field in Chicago in preseason. And you're crying about your team booing you when you get hits. There's like 30 people in a baseball stadium any given day because it's such a long season. And you're crying about the boos. Shut up. Is it a shame that people are booing you? Yeah. Do I care? No. Play better. That's my advice.
It's baseball. It's not that simple.
Yeah. All right. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of details in that because I don't know a lick.
Yeah, you got the main gist of it.
I don't know a lick about baseball. Baylor's Mike. I'm not even sure.
Mark Vital.
Mark Vital.
Just won a national championship with Baylor.
He was on the basketball team?
Yeah.
Okay, that's big news then.
Yeah.
I thought he was just some random. I was like, "What the heck are you doing putting this on the list?" I didn't think he. I thought he was just some random football
basketball.
player.
How do you not know about him? Were you not watching the
I
tournament?
don't remember his name. The only people I don't. Really, I remember.
The big dude.
Yeah, I remember what he looked. I'm sure if you showed me a picture of him, I'd recognize him. But the only really people I remember from that Baylor team were Mitchell and Jared Butler, and I forget what the other kid's name was, but he's like he was I forget what again. I know if you show me a picture of those guys with the name, I would know all of them. Yeah, I remember. I recognize that guy. All right, yeah.
Well, anyway, he just signed with the Seahawks, the Seattle Seahawks of the NFL.
Most overrated team in the league.
You hate DK so much, and for what? What did he do to you? What?
I don't just
What?
hate DK.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I do hate DK. I do hate DK.
What did he do to you?
DK made AJ Brown get slept on. That's why I hate DK.
How?
AJ Brown is vastly superior to DK.
What?
Vastly.
He's superior, but not vastly. They're both elite.
They are. I'm not saying DK is the worst receiver I've ever seen.
That's how you act
Here's the thing.
when anyone brings him up.
Because I think that most people in this day and age sit down and they look at the stats of NFL games. And I know you love stats, and that's great. Stats are amazing. But what do you learn the most from when you watch sports? When you're talking sports, watching games. And I've watched plenty of Seahawks games last year, and I watched plenty of Titans games last year. And you know what I saw? I saw that DK Metcalf is a physical monster. When he's open, and he gets open a lot because he's physical, he's quick as heck for his size. He is a physical monster.
Not that good of a route runner.
But the problem is when you force that guy to be a good receiver, he's not a good route runner. And if he's one-on-one in tight coverage with some of the best in the game, he's not that good. A.J. Brown has proven time and time again last season, at least to me, that he can make a tough catch in a one-on-one situation with some of the best corners in the league on him. He played damn well last season. He did great. And I get it, DK did play. I'm not saying DK had the worst, it was garbage. I'm not saying DK sucks. DK, he's a fun player to watch. Did he get overhyped last season? Of course he did, because he's just that type of player. He's such a marketable player. Of course he's going to get overhyped. A.J. Brown is so much better than DK Metcalf, in my opinion. Not because of the stats, not because of anything. It's because that A.J. Brown is not exactly the physical monster that DK is, but he's right there.
90%.
Have you seen the picture of those two flexing next to each other? They look pretty.
I edited myself into that picture.
Yeah, I remember you did, but they look pretty identical size-wise. So
I mean, DK might be like a little taller, might have more like muscle mass.
I think it might be faster too, but.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My point is that comparing AJ Brown and DK Metcalf, it's pretty easy to see, to me at least, that AJ Brown is a better player because he can catch the ball in tough situations. He's a better route runner and yada yada yada. Do I hate the Seahawks because of DK Metcalf? No, I don't hate the Seahawks. I think they're overrated. I do not like Russell Wilson as much as other people do. I think he's a very talented quarterback. But can he win? Can he win you a Super Bowl at this stage in the game? I don't think he can.
Okay.
That defense is god awful too. They suck.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty bad. Jamal Adams is all right. Robbie Wagner's all right. Everyone else sucks.
Levante David better.
Oh god. All right. Moving on.
I'm surprised you didn't say that.
Yeah, I do love Levante David. Your question with this, I don't know, how the heck did we get to this? Oh, yeah, because we were talking about Mark Vital. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but regardless. Would Mike Evans be a top 5 receiver in fantasy if he was the only star on his team?
I was talking with Jude about this.
Okay.
Discussing trades.
Okay.
And, I traded Mike Evans to him. So
wait, what? I do not remember this at all.
You approved the trade.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I traded Dak and Mike Evans for Lamar.
It's a pretty bad trade.
Okay.
In my opinion, at least.
Okay.
I like that. I mean, that's
I
coming
wanted to get rid of Mike Evans because he's, inconsistent and
that's
stuff.
coming from a guy who loves Dak Prescott, though.
Do you love him
And
more
I
than
love
Lamar?
In fantasy, I like Dak Prescott more.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, Lamar's running game is only going to Lamar's running ability will get you a lot of points. Is it going to get you more than Dak Prescott's throwing ability? No, I don't think it will be. It's either way. I mean, if you like Lamar more, they're really close.
I'm just saying.
I like Dak more though.
With J.K. Dobbins and another running back, Justice Hill or something gone, he's going to be running a lot more.
That's very true.
And with Rashad Bateman, the best wide receiver in his class, that passing game is going to be elite.
I am going to be watching a lot of Ravens games very closely.
Yeah, you will be.
I love the Ravens.
Once he comes back.
I love the Ravens.
Yeah.
All right.
I love Rashad.
Yeah. Anyways, back to the
Greatest
question.
player of
Back
all
to the
time.
question. Would Mike Evans be a top 5 receiver in fantasy if he was the only star on his team?
If Chris Godwin and Antonio Brown were not on the team. And
Do
Tom Brady.
you want me to answer this
Yeah,
first? No. And I'll tell you why. Because at the end of the day, the top 5 receivers in fantasy, Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill. I'd put
D-Hop?
I'd put D-Hop at 5 because I don't like his consistency a lot. He's good, but some weeks he'll put up 5, the next week he'll put up 25. No in between. And I think 5th,
Calvin Ridley.
probably put this year. I'd probably put Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley's at 1 this year.
I like him a lot.
He was 1, for 3 weeks. Huh?
Anyways, would Mike Evans be a top 5 receiver in fantasy if he was the only star on his team? No. Because Mike Evans is not a guy that's good after the catch compared to the rest of them. Oh, if you look at all the guys in that top 5, only one of them isn't the best after the catch, and that's D-Hop. D-Hop will get you a lot of catches and then go right down and get you a lot of yards, though. But here's the thing. Fantasy football, Mike Evans is not the top 5 receiver on his team because, especially with Tom Brady under center. If Jameis Winston's
Because he spreads the ball a lot.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say. If Jameis Winston is his QB, I'd say yeah, sure. If he's the only guy on his team, yeah. Go back 2 years ago, if Chris Godwin's not on that team, I think Mike Evans is definitely a top 5 because you saw the numbers Godwin put up.
Speaking of Jameis Winston, he's going to pop off this year.
I like Jameis this year. But,
Jameis Winston to Marquez Callaway and Michael Thomas, that's going to be lethal.
mm-hmm. But with Tom Brady under center, I mean, you look at this, watching that Super Bowl back, the fact that team won 22 points is shocking because I don't think Chris Godwin and Mike Evans caught more than 2.
They had 4
I think
passes
they combined for 2 receptions for 12 yards or something like that. They combined for literally nothing, and they won that game by 22 points. And that's like
it was
that.
the defense.
It is the defense, and the thing is like Tom Brady is. With Tom Brady under center, he's gonna get. The thing with Tom Brady is he will make Joe Schmo on the side of the road look like a quality NFL wide receiver because he will throw the ball. He's so good. The reason Tom Brady's the GOAT is because he can get people that aren't that good involved in a play, and because he can make people a lot better.
Who's to say it wasn't Bill that did that for him? I'm just saying.
I'm not even gonna get into the Brady versus Bill thing, but we could talk about that. Like all the I would love to talk about that because it makes me mad. But regardless,
I'm just saying, Tom Brady. I'm seeing some cracks in the wall with his legacy and his talent.
Brady, he spreads the ball a lot. Is Mike Evans a top 5 fantasy wide receiver with Tom Brady if he's the only guy on that team as a receiver? No.
How about with Jameis Winston?
With Jameis Winston, I'd say top 5, maybe sneaking in at 5 or 4. Yeah, I think that's very fair. The problem is Tom Brady's his quarterback, and it's not Mike Evans' fault that he is not a top 5 receiver in fantasy, in my opinion. If he's the only guy on his team, it's just the people he has around him.
Okay. I just thought of this. Who are your favorite rookies coming in this year?
Any like fantasy or
Just in general.
favorite
Like,
rookies?
Who do you think is going to do well?
I like Fields a lot. I think he's going to be perfect for Chicago if they actually play him. I like Zach Wilson. I love Mac Jones. I gotta look at some more rookies though. I don't love Devontae Smith. I think he'll be good, but I gotta see more from him. I love Penei Sewell. I do not like Jamar Chase. I am not a Jamar Chase fan.
As a person.
Not
Why do you like Sewell? Why do you like Sewell?
because he's a monster.
Have you seen him play?
I've seen a good amount of stuff from clips on training camp and stuff.
In training camp? How about in preseason?
No, I have not seen any preseason from the Lions. The Lions are gonna suck. I just like Penei Sewell because I think he's. Because at the end of the day, I like Joe Burrow, and I think Penei Sewell will be a lot better for Joe Burrow. But I think my favorite rookie in this class, I like Rashad Bateman a lot. Will he be the rookie of the year? Probably not. Because, but who do I think out of the rookie class is going to have the best career?
No mention of Trevor Lawrence or Trey Lance.
Not a Trevor Lawrence. Not a Trevor Lawrence fan in any stretch of the imagination. Why? Because the Jags suck. They suck.
Hey, Laviska Shenault, okay? Marvin Jones, okay?
That team
DJ Chark.
That team could be good. I'm not glad ETN got hurt, but James Robinson got screwed over.
Yeah.
And it's
That was
only
a horrible pick.
and it's almost karma that they picked that ETN got hurt. If you ask me.
Okay, well, it wasn't his fault.
Of course, it wasn't his fault, but that's just a bad omen. I'm just saying.
All right, who's your favorite?
Favorite rookie in the entire league this year? My boy, Mac Jones. Why is he my favorite rookie? Because I think he's the perfect quarterback for the Patriots system. Accurate, smart, knows the playbook,
Better than Cam.
hardworking, better than Cam, and I like his work ethic a lot. So yeah.
All right. I am incredibly high on this rookie class. I think this will be a top 3 draft class of all time. Who do I like from this draft? Well, I love me some Rashad Bateman. Kyle Pitts, I think he's going to be a top 5 tight end of all time when he retires. Top 5 tight end already. Hasn't even played a snap. Who else?
I like Ramondre Stevenson and JOK.
Yeah. Rashawn Slater, obviously my boy on the Chargers.
He's good.
Rondale Moore. No one's talking about him.
I like him. Elijah Moore is good too.
Quick, explosive, very athletic, and probably going to be the wide receiver 2 behind DeAndre Hopkins, which is going to favor him because, Kyler Murray's his quarterback.
I have my favorite rookie in the entire draft. Kadarius Toney. No, I'm just kidding. Micah Parsons is my favorite rookie in the entire draft. I like him a lot. I think he's perfect for Dallas.
Okay.
Really impressive me.
I like Greg Rousseau.
He's good too.
He beat Penei Sewell in their matchup. That's all I need to see.
I do love Greg Rousseau. I'm very high on him. But yeah, I think Micah Parsons does take that spot for me though.
I picked up every single rookie ever on my fantasy team, so let's see who I have.
Yeah, no, Jeremy's fantasy team this year is either going to be... Your team is either going to...
This year's going to prove that I'm the best drafter ever.
No, this is what we all think. This year's either going to prove that you're the best drafter ever, or that last year was a complete fluke and you stink at drafting.
That's not what's going to happen.
Bro,
so.
This team is horrible.
What?
For a 6-man league. Last year, this team would have sucked.
Yeah, last year. It's a new year.
Yeah, I know. It's
Lamar Jackson, Austin Eckler, Najee Harris, DeAndre Swift, Miles Sanders.
I don't like Harris. I do not like Najee Harris. And this is a 6-man league, by the way, people.
Najee Harris is going to be a top 5 running back in the league by the end of this year. Mark my words.
In fantasy or in real life?
Real life and in fantasy.
With that O-line,
top 2 in fantasy, top 5 real life.
Are you kidding? You have got to be crapping me. I don't even know why I said that. You have got to be kidding me.
You almost said it again.
Yeah, I know. Regardless, you are full of crap. What the hell are you on?
You don't know what you're talking about.
That O-line sucks. I don't care how good Najee Harris is.
Okay.
I do not like... it's not that I don't like Najee Harris. I just do not like that O-line. And I don't like the Steelers enough. And I think he'll be the best player on that offense this year. By far. Far and away. Do I like Najee Harris? Yeah, I think he'll be good. Is he going to be top 5 in fantasy this year? He's going to be top 2 in top 2 fantasy, top 5 IRL? What the hell are you smoking? What did you have before you came over here?
Pasta, chicken, and broccoli.
You had that here.
Your mom made it.
You didn't have that before you came here. I don't know what the heck you were smoking last night, but it's clearly lasting into the day because Najee Harris is not even going to be close to a top 5 running back this year.
Okay.
All right, give me your end of the season predictions for top 5 running backs IRL right now.
In real life.
Christian
McCaffrey. Okay, maybe not in real life.
Barring injuries.
Top 10 in real life. I think that's safe. I think that is safe.
Put him at 9 or 10, I'll give you that. Maybe 8.
Yeah.
8 is
right.
fine.
Alvin Kamara, Dalvin Cook. This is not in order. Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb number 1, obviously.
Jonathan Taylor's over him. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'd put DeAndre Swift over him.
What? Are you kidding me?
Quality.
DeAndre Swift over Najee Harris.
Yes.
Are you serious? You're kidding, right?
Not fantasy, not even close. IRL, yeah. Put him at or above. Maybe like one spot above. Najee Harris hasn't played a snap. I don't care what you say.
What?
Najee Harris has not played a single snap.
Okay.
DeAndre Swift has proven himself.
Okay. Horrible. Jared Goff is his quarterback.
DeAndre Swift.
Jamal Williams is going to take carries away from him.
Sure. Zeke over Najee Harris?
No. Zeke's falling off horribly.
We'll see. I'm not a big... just ask me this. Answer me this. Are you a big Najee Harris fan?
I think. I'm a huge Najee Harris
All right,
fan.
good. At least I know that you're high on the kid. Because this kid is not being... By the end of the season, this kid is not going to be a better running back than Kamara, than Cook, than Henry, than Jones, than Chubb, than Barkley, than Josh Jacobs, Chris Carson, not Melvin Gordon, not even close. Over Miles Sanders, sure, I'll give him that. Over Eckler, no. Over Jonathan Taylor, no. Over Clyde Edwards-Helaire, maybe. Over Raheem Mostert, if he stays healthy, no.
Are you kidding me?
No. If the Niners use him like they did that 2 years ago, and he stays healthy, he is a top 15, 20 running back. Najee Harris is not passing him for me. I'm very high in Mostert, though, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
That's it. I don't think he's top 10.
Anyway,
I'm not a fan of saying guys will be amazing before they have played a snap. And I know I do that with Mac Jones, but I don't think Mac Jones will be the greatest thing since sliced bread. I think they'll be better than Cam Newton.
All right. Anyways, continuing with my fantasy team. Calvin Ridley, who's going to be wide receiver 1 in fantasy this year. Julio Jones, I don't know.
Barring injury,
I don't know.
That'll be a good pick.
Yeah. Brandon Ayuk. I love Brandon Ayuk. He's going to be the wide receiver 1 this year with Trey Lance throwing to him. It's a great offense. I'm not saying he's going to be a top 10 wide receiver, but...
He's not wide receiver 1 on that team because George Kittle's on that team.
Okay. Jerry Jeudy is going to break out. He's the best wide receiver in last year's class.
I hate Jerry Jeudy so much. I can't stand him. He sucks. He drops everything. He is god-awful. I do not like Jerry Jeudy. He's not terrible, but he stinks. What?
I can't wait to come back to this when the season's over.
Yeah, I can't wait either, because your team is... I'm telling you right now, your team's either going to be first place, or your team's going to be like 0-16. There's no in between for you, I hope you know that. You're either going to be the greatest team who ever lived, that ever was, or your team's going to suck. Like, suck. Like, really, really bad suck.
Okay. Alright. Jerry Jeudy, the best wide receiver in his draft class.
I mean, that draft class is kind of crap with wide receivers, though, so I'll give you that. Just don't like with Jerry Jeudy.
Do you know who's in that class?
So far, they haven't really proven anything.
Wide receivers. Yeah. You're joking, right?
Maybe
Yeah,
I
you're
am.
joking.
Maybe I am.
Okay, you're joking because you know Justin Jefferson, C.D. Lamb.
You think he's better? You think he's better than J.J. and C.D. Lamb? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
You are bullshitting me. Sorry for the curse. You are full of crap.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You think he's better than J.J.?
Yes. Drew Lock was his quarterback. Okay.
In what world is he better than J.J.? I don't care who the hell.
Better
his
route
quarterback
runner,
is.
more athletic. Once he gets rid of his hands problem, then
All right.
that's.
So you think that after last year, you have the right to call Jerry Jeudy better than Justin Jefferson? Justin Jefferson, who has arguably the best stats.
He's not better, but he's more talented. In the right situation, he's gonna prove
I will accept that. I think you're still full of crap, but whatever. JJ, I'm not a big fan of CD Lamb anymore. I thought he was good, but I think that he's not going to be as big of a difference maker as he was, as people are saying he will be. He's not going to be a wide receiver one in fantasy. He's not going to be better than Amari Cooper. He's not going to be like top 20 wide receiver in the league, like some people are claiming he will be. I think people are overrating him. I do like him, but people are overrating him. And I do not like Jerry Jeudy. Even if Drew Lock is his quarterback, and Drew Lock sucks. But
Anyways,
JJ
Darren
is-
Waller. We know who Darren Waller is. Kyle Pitts, who will retire as the top 5 tight end of all time because, it's Kyle Pitts. Corey Davis going to have a breakout year since he's the wide receiver 1. Zach Wilson, very talented arm. And I'm liking the Jets this year. Terrace Marshall. Panthers got a very good three wide receiver trio they got going there with DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson. I think Terrace Marshall has potential to maybe emerge as the best one out of those 3. Maybe not in his rookie year, but eventually. Panthers defense. I only picked them up because they're playing the Jets week 1. Rodrigo Blankenship, second best kicker in the league. On the bench, Will Fuller, only suspended for 1 week.
Like Will Fuller a lot.
Javonte Williams.
I got him in a 10-man league for my bench.
Nice. Javonte Williams, the second best running back in his class. Very, very talented runner. And his player comparison is Nick Chubb. So, I have to pick him up. Trey Lance. He might be a valuable trade piece later in the season when he's popping off because Lamar's my quarterback. Mike Gesicki, very quality backup tight end. I might be able to trade him. Michael Carter, he's going to emerge as the running back 1 in the Jets offense because they're not that good.
Let me see him. Let me see him. All right.
He was on the same team as Javonte Williams in UNC.
Okay.
And very, very effective in 2020. Averaged 8 yards per carry.
With that O-line? That's very impressive. Might have to see
He's a
that guy.
little small, but very athletic. And a very good pass catcher.
What's his name? Michael Carter?
Michael Carter.
Let's see if he's available. All right, keep going.
Trevor Lawrence. J.D. McKissick. I think he's a quality backup. Can perform if Antonio Gibson is out for whatever reason. Browns defense. I'm probably going to start that defense once they aren't playing the Chiefs week 1. Rondale Moore. I love him. And the best wide receiver in his draft class, Rashad Bateman.
Okay, here's the thing. This is the problem I have with your team is that you're taking way too many gambles, in my opinion.
Well, I know they're going to pay off, so I might as well.
You don't.
Yes, I
Half
do.
the guys in your team are rookies.
Okay.
And I get it. They're going to be good rookies, but they're not going to be instant top 5 players. They're not going to
What
be
if they are?
instant wide receiver 1s, instant running back 1s, instant tight end 1s, instant whatever the hell. Like, your team is good, but I just think that there's too many things up in the air. I do not think all the gambles you took are going to pay off. That's if that
I
happens,
think they are.
you're either
Are we,
smart.
Are we
or
going to
you're
play
lucky.
for something this year?
We'll see.
Okay.
All right, whatever. I don't think any of the listeners are in our fantasy league, so let's just move on.
I think that's the end.
Fruit tier list? Question mark? Yes or no? Hour 10.
I'm not ready for that yet.
You're not ready for that? Yeah, I'm not ready for that either.
Music?
I think we'll save that for another episode.
All right, so we're done.
Yeah, I think we are.
All right.
We got to play rock. We have to play rock paper scissors though. Each in-person episode. I'm 1-0. Jeremy's 0-1. And then at the end of the podcast, you will see who wins the rock paper scissors winner at the end of the podcast. And when this podcast inevitably, and I don't want to talk about that, but whoever has the most rock paper scissors wins in in-person episodes gets a piece of peach taffy.
Okay.
All
Or
right.
just a gift. A gift from the
a
other
gift,
person.
a gift from
A
the other
gift.
person. All right, ready? Paper, scissors, shoot!
Yes!
2-0, baby. Let's go.
You want to play again?
You want to go? You want to go down 0-3?
Shoot. Let's go. 2-1. 2-1. Another one? Even the score?
No, we gotta play. We
Okay.
can only play 2 per episode. 2-1. 1-2.
Okay. I got my first dub.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for watching on YouTube.
If you are still here, Mr. Johannan, my AP Euro teacher?
Not mine.
Okay. My AP Euro teacher. Thank you for subscribing to the show. Thank you for supporting us in our student tree. Yeah, but that's our teacher shout out of the day. Yeah. We're good.
Thank you for watching on YouTube. Thank you for listening on podcast sites.
Send
Thank
us
you.
a voice message.
Thank you for the voice message, Splayed a Fan. You are a real one. And that's it.
All right.
See
You've
you all
been
next.
listening.
See you all next episode.
You've been listening to Gen Z Sports. Maybe not for long.
We'll see.
We're considering. Anyways, I'm your host, Jeremy Park.
I am your co-host, Ryan Croak.
We will see you all in the next episode.
Stop sleeping on Shriver's Taffy, Jeremy. Parting words. We forgot those.
Parting words. Stop sleeping on my fantasy team. Rashad Bateman's the best wide receiver in this class. Jerry Jeudy's the best wide receiver in this class. Rondale Moore's going to pop off. Lamar Jackson's going to pop off. Kyle Pitts is going to be the best tight end of all time. He's already better than George Kittle. I think he's the best tight end in the league already. But yeah, that's me.
My parting words are: Patriots win 13 games.
Right.
See you, everybody.